10 productivity tips you should start implementing now. The most successful people on the planet partially credit the accomplishment of their goals to knowing how to manage time effectively and taking action when being productive or unproductive. Two things common in unsuccessful people are bad time management and the inability to remain productive for a while. Though such attributes don't always impact them negatively, they are sure to become agents of demise to them over time. Furthermore, they can lead to heavy procrastination, which breeds extreme laziness and creates quitters' tendencies. Most of us struggle with keeping our heads in the game, thus impacting our productivity and delaying our reach to the goals. The key to consistently accomplishing one's goal is to remain productive and active, even when one doesn't feel like doing anything. Though variables like your health, the tools, the deadlines, certain apps, hacks, and shortcuts can greatly affect your overall productivity, you shouldn't let them change your why, as your belief becomes your thoughts become your words become your actions, and your actions become your habits. With all the distractions constantly surrounding ourselves, it is obvious that trying to stay focused while working hard is an ability most of us needs to master if we ever wish to become successful. Furthermore, managing our time effectively is an attribute key to never missing deadlines and always delivering the best quality. Dear future moguls, entrepreneurs, and tycoons, here are 10 tips you should start implementing now in order to increase your productivity. Number 1. Get rid of distractions. Constant interruptions are one of the biggest productivity killers on the planet. Like emails, phone calls, text messages, random people showing up at your door, and etc. Though technology can make our lives easier and better, if used uncontrollably, it can make it impossible to maintain the focus and the attention necessary to accomplish tasks on time. Facebook messages, Instagram notification, Twitter ads, or Twitter tweets, and more. Therefore, whenever you have an important task that requires attention and focus, you should allocate enough time to accomplish the task in due time and to the best of your abilities. Moreover, whether it be attending a meeting, answering a communication, or coming up with a strategy, you should schedule a block of time to focus on that matter. Shut down your phone, turn off all distractions and notifications, close your door, and if possible, log out of every social media sites. Number 2. Reject certain offers. More people should learn to say no at opportunities, especially if they don't align with the path one is walking. The time you anticipate working on your purpose or on building something with great potential should only be spent towards working on that task. Everything else that isn't aligned with your goals and values should be dismissed. The world is full of opportunities, so as they go, they'll come. You shouldn't make irrational decisions because you have developed the fear of missing out. There will always be more parties. There will always be another trip. There will always be another concert. There will always be more people to meet, and etc. Wake up earlier. If you ever feel like you don't have enough time throughout the day to do everything on your schedule, you should probably consider wanting to wake up earlier than usual. This way, you will have some extra hours added to your schedule to do the things you wish to do. The time to read, time to exercise, time to respond to emails, time to plan out your day properly, and time to do more other awesome stuff. Moreover, this time can also be used to meditate, come up with business ideas, rearrange your schedule, work out, find a new hobby, communicate with family and friends, relax. Number 4. Do the hardest part first. Every one of us has one or more tasks on our to-do list that we find quite difficult and draining. Maybe it's writing a blog post, conversing with a business partner, or creating a course because either we don't know where to start or are feeling overwhelmed by the amount of work and time needed to accomplish such tasks. Whatever it is, if not dealt with as soon as possible, it will consistently be in the back of our minds, distracting us with guilt because it hasn't been dealt with. Therefore, to erase that feeling, you must take action now. Even if you can't finish it in one day, you can at least get started. Over time, it will be completed, and the satisfaction of crossing it off your list will carry you into the rest of your busy day energetically. Take a break every now and then. Though you must stay focused on the task at hand, it's important to not overwork yourself to the point where your body starts suffering. Every now and then, you can stretch your back, walk around, or even drink some water. Furthermore, you can have a snack, watch something funny, or talk to someone else to kind of take your nose out of your work. As you come back with a fresh mind, you might see things differently, have new ideas, proceed with a different approach, find a shortcut, or possibly stop what you're doing, for you've realized that you've been wasting your time. Make a list. Don't let everything you have to do swirl around in your head, as it is the perfect recipe to slowly get overwhelmed and to lose your mind. You should write all your ideas down so that you free up your mind and prevent yourself from going crazy. Furthermore, it will help you identify which tasks are of the highest priority and which aren't. Moreover, it will help weed out the ideas that should be pursued from the ones that shouldn't. Eat healthier. You are what you eat, and what you eat greatly affects your productivity. Several studies have confirmed the importance of a healthy diet. Most importantly, they have highlighted the importance of a great breakfast for maintaining good health and having a super productive day. Healthy people don't just have more energy, they are also more productive. No matter how busy you are, you should make time to eat cleaner and healthier, especially during breakfast time. It will fuel you for a terrific start and a hyper-productive day. Avoid multitasking. Trying to juggle multiple things at once can be hard and straining, especially if you aren't experienced. When you juggle multiple things, not only do you spread your energy in multiple directions, you also do an average job while completing those tasks. Furthermore, you engage in context switching and waste your time substantially. Be decisive. Why waste time being stuck in analysis paralysis? Why spend hours and hours thinking about several topics and never taking action? Why procrastinate instead of doing it to see what happens? The time you spend wondering on decisions could be spent on more productive things. You won't know until you try. You won't learn until you fail, and you won't grow until you step out of your comfort zone. Number 10. Delegate certain tasks. Not everything that needs to be done in your life must be done by you. In fact, certain tasks can be handled much better by people who have more experience than you in a given field. You should evaluate your to-do list carefully. Highlight what tasks could be delegated, thereby freeing you up more time to focus on the things only you can do. Moreover, you should seek assistance from the qualified people around you or qualified people around the world. For example, a secretary, a colleague, a family member, a paid helper, and etc. An important key to productivity, especially in business, is doing only the things that only you can do, and giving somebody else the opportunity to help or contribute by doing other things. In conclusion, most of us struggle with keeping our heads in the game, thus impacting our productivity and delaying our reach to the goals. Though variables like your health, the tools, the deadlines, certain apps, hacks, and shortcuts can greatly affect your overall productivity, you shouldn't let them change your why, as your belief become your thoughts becomes your word becomes your action, and your actions becomes your habits. The end. Thank you.